Hey vocalists. Real life, it's Saturday night, which I don't recommend that you wait till Saturday night to do this. But I need to really memorize lyrics to the new song that we're doing tomorrow called Washed. And so I'm getting ready. I've already showered and all things, ready for bed. And we had impact night this week and all the things. But normally, like after a rehearsal, I can really like iron out if I am messing up lyrics. And for whatever reason, because Washed 1 is so quick, and I think because all of the verses start with the same line, I'm clean, da 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 da, it's a little bit trickier, at least for me. And so I thought, you know what, I need to learn these lyrics. I thought it'd be great to show you how I would learn lyrics, so that as we go into the holiday season, or even as you're learning new material, you can also memorize lyrics. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to, instead of looking at the lyric sheet, I've got a notebook here and a pen. I'm going to play the song and I'm going to write the lyrics out as I hear them, so that I am processing what is being said in the order that it's being said. If they sing it too quickly, I'm going to pause and go back until I have probably the first section at least written out, if not all of the verses. But so here we go. Okay, got all 4 verses written out now, and I'm just gonna go through and try to like make some notes, maybe even, you guys know me, in a different color. Let me grab my pen from over here in a different shade. Maybe I don't even have one right here. My bucket's too far away and I don't want to move the camera or get up, so black it is. Anyways, I'm going to make some notes about like what is the theme of each verse, so that it can help like jog my memory. So the first verse is really like me centered, like what happened to me. So sin was stained on me, shame was running deep, but love was spilled on Calvary, oh hallelujah. Second verse is like the wonder of what happened. I can't even believe this. God, how can it be? I'm ransomed and redeemed. I'm standing in your victory, oh hallelujah. Then we switch gears. Verse 3 is more about, it's not about me, it's about him now. And so the first line literally is, it's not what I have done, but what you've done for me. You paid it all upon that tree, oh hallelujah. And then I'm clean, your love is overcome, your mercy covers me. I'm dancing in your victory. So the first set is more me-centered and what I view or have or see or experience. And then the second 2 are more about what he's done and what he does for me and the response to that. So that kind of helps break those like themes up. And now I'm going to go through and I'm going to just sing through and learn a verse at a time. So I'm going to do one line at a time until I know it. So I'm clean, sin was stained on me. 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 My shame was running deep. Sin was stained on me, shame was running deep. I'm clean. My sin was stained on me. And you get the idea. And I'm going to do this over and over and over again until I can really internalize one verse to the next, to the next, to the next. So I have some work ahead of me. Here we go. Once I think that I have that pretty good, I think I have verses 1 and 2 pretty good, I'm going to go to a new blank page and I'm going to just write out again from memory rather than from listening to the song what I think that the lyrics are. And this is going to kind of quiz me to see if I really know what I'm doing. So here we go. Okay, I think I got it. So now that I can quiz myself and see if I've got it, I should have this internalized. If you're struggling with this, start by writing like the first word of each like stanza or line. So for this song, for example, I'm clean, sin, shame, love, your love. And then for verse 2, I'm clean, God, I'm ransomed, I'm standing. And see if you can fill in the remainder of the line with those like clues. And that'll help you get going. But now, put this down. I can do it from memory. I'm clean to a click is also going to give you a little bit more pressure so that you know if you can do this on demand. So I'm clean, Sin was stained on me, and shame was running deep. See, your love was filled on Calvary. Let's do that one again. Oh, hallelujah, I'm clean. Sin was stained on me, and shame was running deep. Your love was filled on Calvary. Oh, verse 2, I'm clean. God, how can it be? I'm ransomed and redeemed. I'm standing in your victory. Oh, hallelujah. Yes, oh, hallelujah. All right, moving on to verse 3 and 4. Here's my cheat sheet. So for verse 3, I'm going to write, rethink. It's not what I've done, but what you've done for me. You paid it all upon that tree. I'm clean. Your love was overcome. Your mercy covers me. Dancing in your victory. Let's go from there. The nice thing about writing the words, like a single word out, is like a cheat or a like a prompt, so that you know the line that's associated with that word. That way, if you have to use the confidence monitor in the back, you're not busy reading like full lines of text. You can like glance at it quickly and know exactly what you need to sing. And so I like writing out a single word at a time is really helpful as well. I would also just like to say that it is now 8:55 and I started at 8:24. So it took me about 30 full minutes to accomplish one song, memorizing one song, the verses of it. So if you're not familiar with the bridge, or there's more verses or less verses, if memorizing lyrics doesn't come easy to you, I think that it does come fairly easy to me. It is a strength I have. I have a pretty decent memory when it comes to lyrics. I think just because I've been doing this for so long, the more that you train that muscle, the easier it is to flex it, or to lift a heavier load, I should say. But all of that to say, it took me a 30-minute investment to have them pretty good. I probably will do this again in about an hour before I go to bed, and again in the morning, just because I feel the weight of needing to really internalize lyrics. But I would just say, if you're learning a new song, be prepared. That doesn't have anything to do with parts. It doesn't have anything to do with the melody. It doesn't have anything to do with the rhythm. It doesn't have anything to do with timing or breaks or phrasing or how I'm going to sing it. It has everything to do with just lyrics. So just know that your investment, it takes a minute sometimes, and that's okay. But as a vocalist, we can't minimize our investments. The musicians put in, they know some of the lyrics, they know the progressions, they know their part, what other people are playing. We have to know our part, and this is our part. So make sure you know your lyrics. You can do it. We're both doing it together. You got this. Okay, so once you've written out from memory the verses and you think you're good to go, this is where not doing it the night before is really helpful, because just like they say, don't study for a test the night before. You actually retain more information if you do this in smaller chunks rather than one large chunk over the course of time. So it's great to do this exercise, and then the next day, try to write it from memory. And the next day, write it from memory. And by Thursday, if you do this on even a Monday night, if you do it like 3 or 4 times, you're going to know those lyrics. And I promise you, they're going to sit inside of your soul in a very different way. So I'm going to go back to writing them out probably 3 or 4 more times just to make sure that I really know them, singing them to a click without lyrics, and then I'll sing them to like a track to make sure I can come in and out wherever I'd like to. And maybe even quiz myself by jumping around. Verse 4 and sing the lyrics. Verse 2, sing the lyrics. Verse 3, sing the lyrics. And then in a row again. So I hope this was helpful. Good luck learning your lyrics. And yeah, when you put in the work, you will never forget it. So it's a great way to make a deposit and then have it pay out over time for the long haul. So happy practicing.